Let's get into it. It's your host, Carcino, and we're back. Let's talk about it. Now, good people, what am I looking at? Good people, what am I looking at? What does this look like to you? Housing project being built. A prison. Doesn't it look like Magnolia Projects? When I look here, it looked like the Magnolia Project. New Orleans. But no, this is South Africa. And in this area is one of the biggest problems they have in the world, in their country. For you won't even believe. Heroin. They have such a huge heroin drug empire going on in this area right here. In South Africa. Now the deaths are happening, shootouts is happening. For what? They have turned this area of South Africa into a war zone for drugs. They turned it into the Midwest. They turned it into down south. They turned it into the West Coast. They turned it into the East Coast. They turned this since when South Africans been fighting over heroin? So, once again, is it the people or the drug? Because it seems to me like it's the drug. As long as there's money to be made, people will do anything they can to increase money. They can care less about people's lives. They only care about their self-worth. And unfortunately, these people are here concerned about the area they live in. How are these drugs getting in there? Who is the supplier? South Africa has never had a heroin breakout like this. This won't make your local news. Why? I don't know. This won't make your world news. Why? I don't know.
Attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Before her death, Jasmine was a notorious gang leader. In the streets of Wentworth, she was known as the leader of the cartel, one of the most violent street gangs in Durban. It is said that the cartel was formed by Jasmine in 2017, and their main source of income was drug distribution. The charges of murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy to commit murder came after Jasmine, along with other members of the cartel, were arrested in August 2020, 2 months before she was assassinated.
Now, you see the cops in here chasing people down.
What went so wrong that the colored people are neglected? We're dying, our children are dying. It says that the children will bury their parents, but we're burying our children. Why must go on? We're steps to fight with us. Where are they? They get a salary every month, but nothing gets done.
Wentworth is...
You see, she brought that up. Where is SEC? They get paid to stop this. And nothing's getting done. Because they don't care about that. They don't care about this area. Same thing they do in the Magnolia projects. Same thing they do in projects around the world. They don't care. They're here to get their drugs made and experiment making drugs. They don't care what happened to your children. They don't care. It's the harsh and sad truth about the world. They're not even bringing this to the world attention. But look at what they do to you. Murders happening repeatedly. Since 2020, the COVID breakout, there's been a drastic influx for drugs. That's one thing that didn't stop. That was recession proof. People still had to get their high.
It's a small...
So they rotated it. That's all they did.
I want nothing else but drugs. If you look at it, every person, every young boy who gets shot, when you look, if we as honest parents look at it, we know that that person was selling drugs. We know that that area was selling drugs. This is what it is about gang related also, but some of them are not gangsters. No, they're here to try and make a living. Some of them, honest, some of them make this living because they got families. There's no job.
The city of Durban.
So look at that. This is the new revenue in South Africa. Same thing we hear in the United States, right? There's no jobs. We're just trying to feed our families. And this is the results. Killing ourselves and killing our people. That is South Africa. Where's Trevor Noah? Where's CNN? Where's World News? Where's Fox News? Why is this such a big epidemic in South Africa now? So yeah, we gotta ask those questions. We gotta bring it up because, like I said, the news that we know of is not gonna discuss it. Where is SEC? Or are they the suppliers? We don't know. But one thing we do know is that we need to bring some attention to it or some type of dialogue. Of course not. It's in the inner city projects of South Africa. It looks just like they do like in Magnolia and all these other places. Mm-hmm. Mm. No. Um, no. The problem is people are not saying anything. Well, you have World News on here, and World News isn't covering it. Yes, that's all it is. So, yes, they do it in poor areas because they know no one's going to pay attention. So that's why we highlight it as much as we can. So, with that being said, we've done that. Now I got to go because now I have to do this Kyrie Irving video that they wanted me to do, but I could not go without saying something about this. So, God bless everyone. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bust Life, everybody who support One Crack News, and I'm out.